During a discussion on parenting styles in my Sociology of the Family class, we reviewed an excerpt from a book by Annette Lareau. This book, Unequal Childhoods, focused on the diversity of techniques middle and working class parents engage in. My immediate reaction to Lareau's research was this describes my life as a mother of two. Her depiction of the organization of daily activities mimicked my weekly schedule. My children and I are on the go nonstop, from one practice to another. We have limited time for anything but school and extracurricular activities, and until I read her research, I never gave any thought as to why I, along with countless other parents, engage in what she coined concerted cultivation. So what is concerted cultivation?
Annette Lareau came up with concerted cultivation to describe how middle-class parenting styles differ from those of lower and working class families. So she termed lower and working class families' parenting style natural growth, and concerted cultivation is a different type of parenting which involves more structured and very controlled, monitored activities that kids are put into during their leisure time, and oftentimes it's looking far ahead. And parents are thinking, okay, to get my kid into the best college, starting in preschool, we're going to put them into this type of activity, and they're going to be multi-talented, and so they'll be involved in sports and music and extracurricular educational opportunities.
As explained, concerted cultivation is the incorporation of extracurricular activities into children's lives in order to promote social advantages and skills. And I was curious about parents and whether or not they acknowledged this and what skills or values they thought their children gained from leisure time activities. So I asked some parents what skills or values they thought their children gained.
Social skills, responsibility of being somewhere at a certain time and being on time, otherwise they are punished. Well, not punished, but we'll have to run or...
Helps him with his social life to make friends, and it teaches him good values because we have really great coaches, and it keeps him out of trouble because it keeps him busy.
Ability to get along with other peers, building character is a big one, and to teach your child not only about winning, but there is, we don't always win, but activities and sports give our kids the opportunity to do their best.
Once your children are involved in these extracurricular activities, there are many resources required. These resources include...
It takes a lot of money. With the AAU, we do a lot of traveling and staying in hotels, but the school sports, it's just the basics: shoes, cleats, helmet.
A lot of gas and hotel rooms if we're on the road, and food and clothes, sports equipment.
Involve anywhere from money to extra transportation provided by other people. It's like, for instance, tonight, my drive from here home is from here to Laurel Springs, which is a 35-minute drive. So, and that's not just, one parent, that's many parents. So there's many resources that is needed to provide your child or the children of your home to do the extracurricular activities such as after-school sports.
Now that we know what the parents think, it's time to find out what the scholars say about extracurricular activities.
Well, according to the scholarship, there are mostly pros to concerted cultivation because it's viewed as a way in which middle-class parents basically reproduce social class status for their children. So in being involved in these activities and having very structured lives and becoming having multifaceted talents and that sort of thing, they learn to be more autonomous and independent and to challenge authority and to be more self-assured and confident. And so it's thought that in participating in these activities, they're actually getting an advantage that they can use in their high school education, in college and beyond, and in the labor force, because they're viewed as more independent thinkers who think they have a right to challenge authority and expect more.
LaRoe's research is often focused on the values or pros of these leisure time activities, and I wanted to know if parents experience consequences by allowing their children to participate.
The consequences is what do I sacrifice by coming and participating in the sports program or by allowing the children to do activities? What am I sacrificing in my life? What am I having to give up as a parent? What am I having to shift around in my schedule to provide for the child? What is the, as far as what the child gets out of it, I think that would deal with mainly, are they having fun in it? Are they getting what they are putting into it back out?
He's tired sometimes because he goes nonstop, and I'm also tired a lot because I don't get to go home till he goes home, and I'm usually the last one in bed and the first one up, so it's tiring, but it's worth it.
I don't have a life. I don't have time. I run my kids. And the children, they're tired some, but overall I think it's a good benefit